Understanding summarize function in DAX. So, the summarize function in DAX creates a summary table by grouping data based on specified columns and applying calculations. So, what is the purpose of summarize function? Let's try to understand that. The purpose is to group data and summarize it for analysis or further processing. Let's see the syntax of the summarize function. Summarize table name, comma, group by column name 1, so on, name 1, and at last the expression has to be passed. How does summarize work? Well, the input for the summarize function is a table, columns to be grouped by, and optional expressions. And by entering the input, the output you get is a new table with grouped data and calculated columns if provided. Let us see as an example. So here's the data set with the region, product, sales. We have 3 rows, north, north, south, with product A, B, A, and sales 100, 150, 200. So the input for this would be a DAX function summarize, where you pass on the sales table and then sales region being the column of the sales table, and then total sales, a calculated column, and then pass an expression sum of sales from the sales table. And the output you will receive is the south having 200 sales and north having 250 sales. So here you can see the data is grouped by the total number of sales. The region is grouped by the total number of sales, if you can see clearly in the slide. The key insights of summarize functions is that the total sales column is not part of the original table. It's created dynamically by summarize using the provided expression. That is, a new calculated column has been created. And also, summarize combines grouping logic, which is the region, to consolidate rows, and then calculation logic, which is calculating the sum of sales to generate a meaningful metric for each group. So there are 2 activities happening here. One is the grouping logic and the other is the calculation logic. Let's see some use cases of summarize. First one is the grouping data. Group sales data by region, product, or time period. Second one is creating summary tables, that is to generate new tables for reporting or visualization. And the third one being combining with other DAX functions used with sum, average, or count to calculate aggregate metrics. What are the benefits of summarize? Well, it simplifies by creating grouped and summarized views, reduces complexity in reports by consolidating calculations, enhances data organization for analysis or visualization. What are the common mistakes we make? So the common mistakes are forgetting required input table and group by column name, using columns not available in the data set. And the second common mistake is overlooking calculated expressions that may return errors. And what are the best practices while using the summarize? Well, they are combine with measures for more accurate and dynamic summaries. Use calculate table instead of summarize for more complex filtering scenarios. So we will later see even calculate table function, which can be used instead of summarize to filter more complex scenarios. Keep summary tables minimal and focused. Let's see the summary of the content. The key points we discussed were that summarize is a versatile function for grouping and summarizing data. Second, works well with other DAX functions for advanced calculations. It ensures input columns and expressions are relevant to your analysis. Finally, thank you for watching.